Hi, I'm Liz Franklin-Kitchen and I'm the Humanist Chaplain at the University of Surrey. It's February, which means it's LGBTQIA+ Awareness Month. It's a time for many of us to celebrate who we are. It's a chance to honour those who have come before us, to make it easier for those who have throughout history found it harder to fit into society because of their background. And it's an opportunity for us to reflect and remember those who have been discriminated against, persecuted, and tragically those who have lost their lives because of who they are and who they love. At Surrey, we're proud to celebrate and support diversity in all its forms. And we encourage our community to come together to have conversations and discussions about LGBTQIA+ life. It can feel daunting to have conversations around these topics, especially if we're not quite sure where we fit into this particular acronym. It might even be that we don't identify with any of these words, and we haven't yet developed the language to articulate who we are and how we feel. When we lack the ability to openly discuss these things, it can feel like we're walking around with this kind of invisible armour, like we're not completely free to move about. And this can be a super uncomfortable feeling. Armour prevents us from growing, and no one knows more about this than the lobster. With a hard outer shell, the lobster inside continues to grow, and at some point it has to, in the immortal words of Freddie Mercury, break free. Vitally, in this analogy, the point at which the lobster realises it needs to shed its shell is when it's feeling so uncomfortable in its environment that it has no other option. The message here is, when we're feeling uncomfortable in our armour, it's time to do something about it. Find a local group or talk to your SU rep. You can also find great support from the Centre for Wellbeing, or indeed right here within the Faith and Belief community. You may already identify as LGBTQIA or plus, or maybe you're not quite sure. It could also be that there isn't yet the terminology or language that adequately describes your sexual identity. If that's the case, it's even more important to find people to talk to, so that we can begin to develop language together to support you. When we develop language, we can deepen the conversation. And when we deepen the conversation, we create a more inclusive society. And that's what LGBTQIA awareness is all about. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything to do with sexual identity, get in touch with me by phone or email, or you can use the booking service to book some one-to-one time with me. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great LGBTQIA+ month.